Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for attending this meeting today. I would like to take a roll call before we start. Okay. Imran?
Here.
Amrit?
Yeah.
Atika?
Here.
So the objective of our today's meeting is to decide whether or not to build the new oil processing plant in Kerteh. Before I go any further, I would like to go through the minutes of our last meeting. Are there any correction or addition to the minutes?
Yes. Point item 4.1, which is source concern and reliability, presented by Ms. Helen.
Okay, thank you, Amrit. So, are there any more correction to the minutes? So, thank you, Atika. So, can someone approve the minutes?
I would like to approve the minutes. I second that.
So, the minutes are approved as corrected. Now, let's move on to the agenda. Have you all received a copy of agenda?
Yes.
Oh, good. So, there are 3 items on the agenda. The first item is to confirm the price of land in Kerteh for a new processing plant. The second item is the analysis on our current cash flow to know whether we are able to sustain the expenses needed for the new processing plant. And the final item is to confirm whether or not for our company to build the new oil processing plant. So now we'll move on to the before we move on to the first item. Amrit, can you record the minutes?
Yeah. All right.
Okay, now let's move on to the first item of the agenda. I would like to hear a short report on item 1. Imran, can you please start?
Yes, sure. I will present the information that obtained for the land price in Kerteh. There are several vacant lands for sale in Kerteh, but most of the land areas are only suitable for the housing or the light industry. I had found out that there is an agricultural land for sales in Kampong Cabang, Kerteh, with the price of 425,000 ringgit. Next, I would like to propose there is an industrial land for sales in Mukim Kedah, Terengganu, and which the area is about 5,000 meters square and with the price of 402,000 ringgit. Since the oil processing plant include huge machine and need large place. Besides, this location is very strategic because it closest to the raw material place and the marketplace.
Thank you, Imran, for your informative report. Does anyone has anything else to add regarding the price?
Yes. I think that the price of the land is not reliable and it's expensive because just now, as Imran said, the price of 5,000 meters square is about 420,000. Which means, as I know, one acre is equals to 4,047 meters square. And then, so we can know that 5,000 meters square is actually about 1 plus hectares. So it is very expensive to buy with a price of 420,000 ringgit. And then I suggest that we can find for other places which is more cheaper compared to the lands at Kerteh there. For example, I saw a advertisement which they have a land of about 110 acre at Negeri Sembilan, Linggi, and they are selling that land for 90,000 per acre. It means very, very, very cheap, I think. And they also have about oil palm, and which is 7 years at that land. so we can get about 70 tons of products from that land. So I think that we can find a better place with cheap price. Yeah, that's all for me.
Thank you, Amrit, for your contribution. Now we'll move on to our second item on the agenda. Can I know the analysis of the current flow of our company?
Sure. Well, based on the financial reports for last year, our company actually met a growth of 15%, but we did not hit the intended target. For the debt from clients, is found to be 300,000, and the profit that was contributed by the sales department for the last 3 months reached around 107,000. So by excluding all the other expenses claimed from each department, the net profit on our company till February 2017 is figured out as 407,000. Thank you.
Thank you, Atika, for your informative report. So do you think it's possible to build the oil processing plant with our current cash flow? Does anyone have any opinion to share?
From my point of view, I do not suggest to build a new oil processing plant in such unstable economic conditions. Although we are able to gain some profits in the last 3 months, but I think it is not worth for our company to take the risk right now.
Yes, I do agree with you. Although the land price for the oil processing plant is low, but to ensure our company has continuous raw materials, company has to buy an agricultural land for planting purposes. And this will exceed the amount of the net profit obtained. What is your opinion, Dashini?
Yes, I also didn't agree to open a branch at Kerteh. The reason is as Atika say, I think that we are taking risk in this economic condition, and one more thing is the price of the land. So I think it's not suitable for us to buy a land at Kerteh and open a branch to proceed with our oil palm tree.
Okay, thank you all for your feedback. So now we'll proceed to our final items on the agenda. I think it's better for us to vote whether or not to build an oil processing plant in Kerteh. For myself, from all of your feedback, I think it's not suitable for us to build the new processing plant in Kerteh. How about you?
Well, in my opinion, although it is a golden chance for to enter the global market, but due to the shortage of funds, so it is not the right time to build the oil processing plant.
Yes, same goes to me. I also didn't agree to open a oil processing plant at Kerteh.
I'm sorry, but I disagree with the motion too.
So from the final decision is we will not possibly build the new processing plant in Kerteh. Do anyone has any objection?
No.
Well, what are your thoughts, Abika?
I agree with the rest.
So since there are no objections, can we end our meeting now, or do you have any more recommendations or anything else to say?
Is there any news about the holidays for Hari Deepawali?
As I know, there's no any official news about Deepavali festival holidays. So after the announcement, we get to know about the holidays.
Okay, so is there any other business?
I think that's all.
So since there is nothing else, so we will end our meeting here, and thank you all for attending this meeting today. Okay,
Thank
goodbye.
you.
Thank you.